Hi Maggie, I'm going to try to show you in this quick video how you can change the header for Snapshot. So this is just a copy that I've made of the draft that you're working on at the moment. So if you hover over this element, then you'll see this link here that says Creative Assistant. So if you click on that, it loads a sort of a wizard to take you through the design. So we'll work on the basis that we're going to create a new design. So you can choose any of these options really at this point, and then go on to the next one. It asks you what text you want in. Well, I'm not going to change that. That's set up and that's okay. Obviously, you can change it if you need to. And then I'm going to say next. It takes its color scheme, I think, because it knows what our website is. At some point, it's kind of gone away and picked up the blues from our website. And if we had a jazzier website, it might have more sort of features that it could use to suggest stuff with, but it doesn't. So this is an image already that I'd added previously. So I'm just going to move control. So that was one I used in a previous newsletter. So I'm going to remove that. So it gives you the option to put in up to 4 images. I usually find it's easier just to choose one from maybe the last competition or our last meeting. You might want to choose a couple if you're not sure what's going to work, and either square or landscape works best. And just bear in mind that it might chop things off at either end. So you'll see when you start to use it, you'll get a bit of a feel for which images might work better than others. So I'm just going to add one image, and I just did a screenshot from the recording of the last meeting to get one of Ian's things. So I just clicked there, and then you can either select images that are already that we've previously uploaded. You can go looking for stock photos, but obviously that's not really appropriate for what we're doing. Or you can upload something. So I'm going to click on upload and click on plus there. And I'm just going to find this image from my desktop. Now, I said to you 4 images that you add into the body of the email. I always size them to be 500 pixels wide. You don't need to worry about this because Mailchimp's design wizard sorts all of that out for you. So a higher resolution image, and that's fine. And I haven't downsized this at all. So I'm just going to go with the one. I don't know how well it will work. And then I'm just going to click on generate designs. It takes a little bit of time, usually. And then here you go. You've got 4 options there. So it seems to default to this full width minimum height, and I leave it at that. I don't even know what the option. Yeah, you can change those. I've never changed that. I've never even clicked on that previously. It always animates the first one, but you can just turn that off because quite often the first one works quite well. And you'll see there's a variety of different styles that it uses. So it'll often put something on one side or the other, maybe with, slightly changing how it handles the corners. It'll alter the crop slightly. It usually has one where it puts a sort of faded out crop of the whole image as a background. And sometimes that works really well and sometimes it doesn't. You get these kind of borders. So it gives you 4 to start with, but you can just ask it to go away and come up with some more and just let it run, really. Keep going until you find something that you like. So let's say we went with that, with the, if we wanted that that kind of half faded out thing, then I would turn the animation off and just insert the design. And we're more or less there. And in fact, I did it like that for a long time. And then I thought, oh, well, I am using members' images. Perhaps I should give them a credit. So if you want to add a credit, then once you've got that, if you go over to this side, you'll see this edit button. So if you click on edit, that then loads up that image that you've just designed, or Mailchimp's designed for you, that you can amend. So I then went to text, and it gives you a text box to start with, so which you can reposition. So I found that I thought this one, a Marty SC, worked quite well for the credits. I would choose a sort of middle grey, so it's not too prominent. And I would also change the alignment. You can see that there. It's centered at the moment, so I'll put that to the left. That text size is probably okay. So then double click. I think I tended to put image. Even though I'm typing that in upper and lowercase, that particular font just comes in caps. But so Ian, I've forgotten Ian's second name. What's Ian's second name? I don't know. Anyway, Ian Stanley. Ian Stanley. EY. So you've got that, and then I just sort of try to line it up really with that. So if you just line it up and drop it, and then I'm just using the down cursor down arrow to reposition it to somewhere like that. And if I'm happy with that, then I'll just click save up here and give it a minute, and now you'll see it's changed it there. And basically that's it. You can put, as I say, you can put more than one image up. If at this stage I wanted to edit it again, I think if I go into Creative Assistant, it takes me back at this point because I'm still in the same email. So I'll have thrown away that edit, adding Ian's name on, but I could go for that maybe, or let's see if it comes up with anything. Yeah, this is quite nice, I think. I've only used this style a couple of times where it's kind of painted out. You could go for that. So you know, and then you'd have to go back and edit it to add Ian's credit back in, because I've managed to wipe that. I don't know if you can do anything else with the edit. No, you haven't got that image. You can, I mean, you can change some of you can adjust the picture somewhere, but you'd be adjusting, you're working, at this point, you're working on the whole of this banner image. You can't do anything specifically with this part of it. So that's it really. And then once you're happy with it, just click away from it, and there you go. It's in there. That's I think as much as you need to know really. So have a look at this video, and if that answers your questions, then fine. If not, then we can schedule a proper two-way Zoom meeting. I just thought doing it this way might be easier than trying to find a time when we're both available. Right, I need to stop the recording.